So clearly there's a bunch of people out there that want to know what's the difference between a blended malt and a single malt. Well, let's get into the different types of Scotch whiskey. Well, the first thing you need to know is that there's 5 different categories of Scotch whiskey, and that consists of single grain, blended malt, single malt, and of course, blended Scotch whiskey. So the easiest thing to understand is the different words, the terminology. Single usually means it comes from a single distillery. Malt usually means it's 100% malted barley. So single malt is going to be 100% malted barley Scotch whiskey out of one distillery. And that brings us right into blended malt Scotch. That's going to be a blend of single malt whiskeys from multiple distilleries. Going into the next step, you can kind of understand where we're going. So single grain whiskey means that it is a single distillery, but multiple grains, either malted or unmalted, and it doesn't fit into the category of single malt Scotch. And just like blended malts, the blended grain is the same thing as a single grain, only it's coming from multiple distilleries. And lastly, we have blended malt Scotch whiskies, which means multiple distilleries, multiple styles of grain, does not fit into the other categories, and, well, could still be delicious. So I hope that makes it a little bit easier to understand, but if you have more questions, let me know. Bye!